What is up, YouTube? It's Lord Jake. I'm back for another video. Yes, I say that too much, but I don't care. I wanted to talk about Battleground for those who didn't watch it last night. It was okay. It wasn't all that. It was a pretty mediocre pay-per-view. It felt like it felt like a Raw / it just felt like a Super Raw. Let's put it that way, like a Super Raw with like a couple of good matches. You got that one big main event that's being advertised like crazy shit, and then it turns out to be trash. I mean, it was okay. I'll just get down to the pay-per-view. So 2014 WWE Battleground. It was okay. It started off. First of all, let me address my predictions video. If you guys watched that, I really suck. I've been sucking lately. Like the past couple of pay-per-views, I'm like 4-4, 4-3. You know, I think Money in the Bank, I went 4-4 in my predictions, and this pay-per-view, I went 4-4 again. Yeah, WWE decided to kick me in the nuts by going these routes. I don't know why. The match started off, or the pay-per-view started off with the pre-show, okay? You had Fandango versus Adam Rose, okay? I predicted that it was going to be Adam Rose and Damien Sandow because they took those two out of the Battle Royale for the Intercontinental Championship. And they replaced Damien Sandow with Fandango, so... I mean, I still got it right because I said Adam Rose was going to win it, that match either way, but... the fact that they replaced Damien Sandow with Fandango made no sense. Yeah, I thought that was retarded, honestly. And then, but yeah, I got that one right. And then Naomi and Cameron was retarded because Cameron won. She can't wrestle for shit. She has horrible mic skills. I think she's annoying. I think she's just in it for the glam and for the fame. She just wants the attention. I don't think she's in it for the wrestling product itself like Naomi. I can tell Naomi wants to be a wrestler. I can tell that because because every single night she puts on a good match. Like she dedicates it. She's a hustler and everything. So I just don't understand why Cameron won that match. It made no sense to me. So that was retarded. I thought Naomi was going to win, and then Cameron would just fade out. But I guess they're going to keep Cameron. And I don't know. We'll see what goes on with this Naomi and Cameron feud. But if they do end up having another match at SummerSlam, Naomi's going to win it. It's pretty obvious now. So, yeah, Cameron wins that match. I thought that was retarded. So I was 1-1. And then the pay-per-view itself opened up with the WWE Tag Team Championships for the Wyatt family. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan versus the Usos at a 2 out of 3 false count match. And let me just say this. That was probably the best match of the whole entire pay-per-view show. I'm just being real. I just thought it was phenomenal. I mean, these guys really put on a good show. Like, you could tell. Like, there's some times where I'm like, oh, shit. The Wyatt family, they won this match. Bam, the Usos come back and just, they just kill the moment. And then I'm thinking, man, the Usos are going to win it. Bam, the Wyatt family come out and break it up. It was a great back and forth match. Everybody was kicking out of all their finishers and shit. I thought it was fantastic. It was a well done match. Probably the match of the night. Yeah, I would say it's the match of the night. I predicted the Wyatt family would win because I think the Usos got the best of them. I think that following week on Raw. I may be wrong. I thought they did, but I may be wrong. They had beat them at Money in the Bank, so I thought for sure that the Wyatt family would get this win, especially because of the whole stipulation 2 out of 3 false count. But I was wrong. The Usos win, so I was 1-2, and I was really disappointed. But it was a great match, easily the match of the night. And then the second match, I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember. Okay, so then you got Paige versus AJ Lee for the Divas Championship, and that was a pretty. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was terrible. It wasn't your typical AJ and Paige match. I expected really more out of this match, but they're saving this feud for SummerSlam. I think for sure SummerSlam, this match, they're going to have a match at SummerSlam. And I think what they did is they had a shitty match this pay-per-view. That way for the bigger show, SummerSlam, they would go all out. And I think I'm expecting that one to be a good Divas match because those two Divas are probably the best wrestlers other than Natalya, I guess you could say. Those are really the big three that can actually wrestle on that roster because that Divas division is just whack. It's just whack as hell. I'll make a video about the Divas division pretty soon. But, yeah, Paige and AJ, that was a shit match. I thought at one point Paige was going to win it because she did that little retarded-ass Russian leg sweep, modern, whatever, inverted leg sweep. And AJ landed on her neck really bad, and I was like, oh, shit. I'm about to go 1-3. But AJ kicked out, and she did they did a botch. I had a feeling that AJ was going to get a roll-up victory, but then they botched it, and so she did her Shining Wizard kick. She kicked her in the head, the Shining Wizard, and so she won that. That was a horrible, I wouldn't say it was horrible. It felt like it wasn't planned. Like, they didn't plan it that well. They didn't plan it that much. Maybe like one practice and that's it, and then they just kept messing up. It was just a boring match. It was a typical Raw Divas match. Let's just put it that way. But AJ got the win. I got that right in my predictions. I went 2 for 2 on that one, or 2 and 2 on that one. I was tweeting during the show, so I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. I'll put the links below. But yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Also subscribe. I checked my recent subscribers. I went from 15 subscribers to 18, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I noticed my views have been going up, so that's awesome. Thank you guys for that. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff because I like to tweet a lot and pictures. But yeah, AJ wins. I go 2-2 so far. And then the third match, I'm not going in order because I don't really remember, but I'm just going based off what I remember. The third match was the Rocky IV storyline, Rusev and Jack Swagger. That one was pretty garbage too. I have a feeling they're saving this feud as well for SummerSlam. It seems like SummerSlam's going to be a lot of rematches of this show. I'll get into a SummerSlam predictions card later on too, but I can tell based off the finish because what happened was Rusev won like I predicted, so I got that one right. But he won by countout, so you kind of still made Jack Swagger look kind of strong at some point. Jack Swagger dominated Rusev that whole match, you know. I was just like, wow. I thought for sure, when I saw Swagger dominate that whole match, I was thinking to myself, okay, Rusev's going to win this by a bullshit fucking victory, which he did. He won by countout. But yeah, they're saving this match. They're going to have another match at SummerSlam, I can tell. And then the next match, what is that? So I went 3-2 so far. And then the next match was Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho. That one kicked me in the nuts, like really hard. I thought for sure Bray Wyatt would win it, but I was wrong. And Chris Jericho won. That was a horrible match too. I wouldn't say it was horrible, but it was not your typical Chris Jericho and Bray Wyatt match. Like, I had high expectations. Chris Jericho just looked so out of shape. He was like winded from the moment that the bell rang, which I can understand. The dude's been gone for like what, a year? Yeah, like I think a year. Also, to go back to the AJ match, the reason why that match sucked too is because AJ was out of shape as well. She was just not. She was winded out too, because she was gone for like 3 months. And as a wrestler, you have to stamina train yourself like every day. So I think even taking a week off, you're going to be a little winded out. And same thing with like professional athletes and stuff. They gotta really train so they can keep their stamina and stuff. But yeah, AJ looked winded. That's why the match kind of sucked. I did realize when AJ was winded, Paige because Paige dominated that whole match, and that was because AJ was very weak. She had no stamina. And same thing with Bray Wyatt. He's been wrestling consistently like Paige. Jericho and AJ just returned, so they're kind of rusty. Well, I wouldn't say they're rusty, but they're not in shape. And Chris Jericho was just tired. I could tell, like, from the, like, you can tell when someone's tired versus fake injury. Jericho just looked like, you know, exhausted and stuff. And I've been in that situation before when I played football and stuff. I was very tired at the time, and it was very hot too. So I can imagine. It's been a long time since I've been to a WWE event, so I don't remember if the AC's on. But I can imagine being like freaking really tired, and all those people there in that small little compact area. It's all humid and stuff, so I can imagine them being very exhausted. But Chris Jericho wins, beats Bray Wyatt. I was really shocked. I thought he was going to let him go over, but I think they're saving this match again for a SummerSlam. I expect the SummerSlam match to be a little bit better, as well as the AJ and Paige match. So yeah, Chris Jericho wins. I think I go, what, 3-3? Yeah, I go 3-3 on that one. I was just really shocked Jericho won, but he kind of needed this because he's put over so many people. He needs to have a couple of pay-per-view wins here and there. As long as he puts over Bray Wyatt in the end, it doesn't really matter how many times Jericho wins. As long as the big match comes to the occasion, then yeah. And then this match, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins, was supposed to happen, but it didn't because Triple H is an asshole, and they're saving this match for SummerSlam, which I kind of predicted because I was a little shocked that they were having this on this filler pay-per-view of Battleground, because Battleground, be honest, they put no effort into it. If you saw this pay-per-view, they put absolutely no effort. You were better off just televising this for free, because it felt like a Raw, like a Super Raw, that 3-hour edition. It was a waste of money. Good thing I didn't pay for it, because I have a website where I go to watch my pay-per-views. But if I did pay for this, I would have been very pissed off, because this pay-per-view sucked ass. It really did. I'm not being an asshole. I'm not being a fan hater or anything. This pay-per-view really sucked ass. You ask anybody, they'd say this was probably the worst pay-per-view so far of the year, because of this. Not so much because of the storyline, but because of the wrestling. It just made no sense. It was just boring. It was slow. Not to mention the crowd was like absolutely dead for the entire show. The only match they showed interest in was the opening match, the tag team championships. Other than that, every match was just dead. But yeah, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, that match did not go through because Dean Ambrose attacked Seth Rollins during a backstage interview, kind of a little payback from last Monday, or Saturday, or Friday, I don't remember, when Kane and Orton beat him up, and Seth Rollins. But, yeah, Dean Ambrose attacks Seth Rollins, Triple H bans him or ejects him for the arena, which was retarded, and then they did this little segment where Seth Rollins came out and shit, and then he wanted a win by forfeit, and I predicted if that match did happen, Seth Rollins would win, which he did technically by forfeit. So I gave myself that win because he won. Hey, I got it right. I picked Seth Rollins, even though they didn't fight. He won by forfeit, so they went with that storyline. So I was that 3 for 4? 4 for 4 at the time? Yeah, I think I was 4 for 4. So yeah, I went 4 for 4 on that one. Or was I 4 for 3? I don't know. I'll have to count back later. But I got that one right. I predicted Seth Rollins to win, and he did. And then they did another backstage little segment where he was with the security, and he was gonna leave and shit. And then he turns around. How convenient, he turns around when he's like looking for Dean Ambrose. And then you see, like, in the back view, it's like dead on, you could see it. You see his trunk open. Dean Ambrose pops out with his Brian Pillman crazy ass and starts wailing on him. Shut up. Starts wailing on him and stuff. It was pretty crazy. It was awesome. I can't wait for that match at SummerSlam. I think that match could be the match of the night. So yeah, Seth Rollins gets away with that. But I got it right, you bastards. The next match was probably the match I was actually excited for the whole pay-per-view show. Like, this was the only match I cared about, to be honest. The Intercontinental Championship Battle Royale. And in my predictions video, I had said that I had said that there was two scenarios. One, Cesaro was going to win it because he looked at the strongest out of all of them, but they had been killing him the last couple of weeks. He had been losing to Kofi Kingston. God, I can't stand that dude. And as I was watching SmackDown and then the pay-per-view as it was going on, part of me wanted to say that The Miz was going to win because it made sense how they were pumping him up the most. It seemed like him and Sheamus seemed like they were the vocal points to win it. Let him know I was right. So I was really pissed that I got that predictions wrong because I really thought Cesaro was going to win it. But as I was thinking back, I was thinking to myself, you know what? Cesaro hasn't really looked impressive the last couple of weeks. They have been focusing more on Miz and Sheamus, so I thought either Miz or Sheamus was going to win. I picked The Miz because I'm a Miz fan. I got my haters love me shirt and all that. And I was right. But let me break this match down for you. So you basically had all your jobbers. There's probably like 5 superstars that whole match. Sheamus, Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Antonio Cesaro, and I don't know, Ryback. I guess you could say Ryback. Kofi Kingston's not no damn superstar, I'll tell you that. What has Kofi Kingston done other than win these D-League championships that mean nothing? Okay? You beat Dolph Ziggler for the United States Championship like 2 times. Whoop-de-doo, because Dolph Ziggler's not a champion himself. Dolph Ziggler hasn't done shit in the past like year, so that's not really a huge victory in my opinion. That's not a huge accomplishment. You've won the tag team championships like once. Big deal. The tag team champions are irrelevant now. You won the Intercontinental Championships like multiple times against retarded wrestlers, so it doesn't matter. So I don't consider Kofi Kingston a superstar because of his accomplishments. He has not done shit in this company, okay? I may sound racist, but I'm not racist. I like Booker T, you bastards. I just can't stand Kofi Kingston. I don't think he's that entertaining, okay? I can't stand him. He's garbage, in my opinion. And don't hate and say, oh, you're just being racist. Kofi Kingston's good and all that stuff. No. What has Kofi Kingston done in the last year to impress me, huh? Other than his stupid high-flying monkey maneuvers, running around the damn ring like he's chasing a damn banana. This isn't Donkey Kong. This is WWE, okay? Stay calm. Yeah. Miz wins. Cesaro eliminated he eliminated a couple of guys. And then go figure, Heath Slater, of all people, the one-man band eliminates Cesaro. That was probably the big shocker right there. I don't think no one predicted that one. I think everybody thought Sheamus was probably going to eliminate his ass. Or Dolph Ziggler. So yeah, Slater eliminates Cesaro. That was awesome. And then Sheamus eliminates him right after. And then The Miz kept getting knocked out in the ring. I think he went under the ring 3 times. It was so funny to me. I thought it was awesome. I knew for sure The Miz was going to win after he got knocked out the first match. It was pretty predictable. It was down to Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus. The crowd was crazy for Dolph Ziggler. This guy is so over. You have no idea. WWE, you are screwing up big time with this guy. He could be the next John Cena. Like, you have no idea how over this guy is. He puts on great matches every single night. He is in it for the wrestling. He wants to make something of himself. He doesn't want to be a Yoshitatsu, just collect a paycheck and lose every night. No, he wants to be a superstar. He wants that big moment. But WWE shits on him because he's not big. He's not a Triple H guy. Ridiculous. I can't stand WWE's logic. You have so many workhorses like CM Punk, for an example. He was a workhorse, and what happened? WWE treated him like shit the last couple of months. Dolph Ziggler's a workhorse. Antonio Cesaro, he's a workhorse. I just don't understand why WWE doesn't push these guys. So what? They're not big and muscular like the Hulk Hogan and the Triple H's and the Batistas. They don't need steroids, okay? These guys don't need steroids to elevate themselves. They got their talent, their ring work, their promo work. Like, it makes no sense to me. That's why I'm like kind of fed up with WWE at this point. But I still watch it because I'm a fan, you bastards. I got my Brock Lesnar shirt because rumor has it Brock Lesnar is going to return tonight. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, Brock Lesnar is going to return tonight, you bastards. So I'm wearing the shirt to pump me up. Boom. We're going A-Town on this bitch. Back to the pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler eliminates Sheamus. The crowd goes crazy, but The Miz comes out. Boom. Throws his ass over. We got a new Intercontinental Champion. I predicted Cesaro. I got that one wrong. So I was like, what? 4 for 5? I don't remember. 4 for 4? I don't know. Miz is your new Intercontinental Champion. Thank you very much. And then the main event, the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena versus Kane versus Roman Reigns versus the Viper Randy Orton. This match was not that good. It was good, but it was not that good at the same time. It could have been better. It was a very predictable situation. There was multiple reports where John Cena was going to lose, but I was thinking to myself, it does not make sense for him to lose and have Brock Lesnar and John Cena feud. It does not make sense. So, with that being said, I still predicted John Cena would win. What happened? John Cena won. I was right because I'm a badass mother effer, ya bastards. They made Roman Reigns look very strong in this match. At one point, I did think he was going to win it. I was like, oh shit, they're going to pull the trigger on him. But they're going to wait. They're probably going to do Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, because Triple H said there's always a plan B, and then like a couple of days ago on Twitter, he was like, I'm going to go plan C. Plan C is Brock Lesnar. Want to know why I think it's Brock Lesnar? One, because Paul Heyman has been separating himself with Cesaro the past couple of weeks. Then last night, he posted a picture on Twitter with him in a plane, and he's all like, going to pick up plan C. Pretty obvious, Brock Lesnar's, I mean, unless it's CM Punk, I'd shit my pants if it is CM Punk, but let's be realistic. CM Punk's done for the near future. It's Brock Lesnar, you bastards. So I'm very excited because I'm a Brock Lesnar fan. He inspires me to work out, you bastards. You look at that dude. He's got some big-ass arms, big-ass traps, big-ass chest, big-ass muscles, everything. I don't know about his private part. I don't know if that's big or not, considering all the muscle mass he has. But that dude's an inspiration, man. He's a freaking he's a role model. He makes me want to get buff and work out every day. That's why I've decided I'm gonna stop having a poor diet. I got like a month left before I go back to school. So the last month, I'm gonna eat right. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna get like Brock Lesnar. And you guys can hate all you want, but the fact is, I'm gonna be a WWE champion. Ya bastards. Okay. So, with that being said, John Cena wins. Pretty predictable. It was kind of retarded how he won because Roman Reigns spears Kane. Randy Orton comes in, RKO's Roman Reigns. And then John Cena attitude adjustments, does the attitude adjustment to Randy Orton on top of Kane. So, like, I don't understand how someone, like, falling on you. I mean, I guess I could knock you out. But he pins Kane to win, so I predict Brock Lesnar is going to come out tomorrow, or today actually, because this is Monday. I have not watched Raw yet because I have Comcast, and that means I have to wait till 8 freaking o'clock to watch it. Everybody's all tweeting and shit, and I'm over here just waiting. I'm just like, really? Really? You bastards? You had to ruin it for me? So, yeah. If you haven't watched If you haven't watched this pay-per-view, some spoilers, so I'd probably recommend you not to watch it. If you don't give a shit like me, love this video then. Like it, subscribe, comment. That's pretty much it. A new video tomorrow. Probably going to be a Raw review. If not, then just a topic that I'm going to talk about. Because I've got actually a couple of topics I want to discuss with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you couldn't tell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, overall, my predictions. Okay, so I got the Adam Rose match right. I got the Cameron one wrong, so that's 1-1. And then I got the Wyatt family match wrong, because I thought the Wyatts were going to win, so that's 1-2. I got the Rusev match right, that's 2-2. And then I got the Paige and AJ match right, that's 3-2. But then I got the Chris Jericho and Bray Wyatt match wrong, so that's 3-3. And then I got the Intercontinental Championship match wrong because I thought Cesaro would win it, but my homie The Miz won it. That's 3-4. And I feel like I'm missing a match. Am I missing a match? I don't remember. Oh, and then I got the Dean Ambrose match right because even though it didn't happen, I still predicted Seth Rollins to win. Seth Rollins won via forfeit, you bastard. So that's 4-4. And then I got the main event right, so that's 5-4. So I went 5-4. 5-4. I don't know. Yeah, I went 5 wins, 4 losses. I got 5 matches right and 4 matches wrong. Damn, there was 9 matches on that show. Wow, that's a lot. So yeah, I went 5 for 4 this pay-per-view. I promise I will do way better at SummerSlam. That is my goal, to get it right, because I know how much you guys probably enjoy my predictions videos, considering those are like the most watched compared to like my other ones. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to watch Raw if you haven't. I will bring up a new video. I will make a new video tomorrow for you guys. I promise to stay consistent. So yeah, this was my Battleground review. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like. Please comment. Please subscribe to me because I love making these YouTube videos. They're awesome. I get to interact with you guys. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put my links below. Subscribe to me, you bastards. Leave your guys' opinions below. What did you think of Battleground? Did you think it was good? Did you like it? Did you not give a shit like I did? Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe. Have a good day. I love you all. Goodbye.